Okay, this is Unfiltered week 16. This week I went to Pittsburgh Carnegie Mellon for a conference, theme park design. What was pretty monumental was I did this lecture talk thing for the students. It was about 2 hours on Wednesday. I spent a lot of time preparing for it, but the turnout, one, so I, so RSVPs on Facebook were about almost 80 people, 77, but only about 20 showed up. So I was a little bit disappointed. But there were some people who the talk really resonated with, and there were people who really showed interest, and that was really cool. So I got to make an impact. So that was cool. The talk wasn't that smooth or elegant, but I think the content was good. I wouldn't say it was the most sexiest talk in terms of delivery, or the presentation style, but it was good. I haven't done a talk in a really long time, mostly just do YouTube video formats. Let's see. Oh, on a lighter note, this was pretty fun. There was this really pretty girl at the conference, and so she sat next to me on the bus, and I was drawing her, which was really fun, and she was really happy because she was like, "Oh, it looks like me," and you can tell she felt kind of special. And then the people behind us on the bus were all like, "Oh, that's such a lovely drawing," and what happened. So then they flipped through my sketchbook, and there were like all these sketches of other girls and stuff. And then I thought it was funny because I kind of felt like the mood instantly went down. She was she would she was like I could imagine maybe in her head she was like, oh, this guy is a fucking player. He's just drawing all these random girls, and she doesn't feel special anymore. I don't know. What does that say about me? It almost feels interesting psychology. Anyways, I thought that was just pretty fun. Um, Let me see. Just in terms of psychology, she seems like a type of girl I met before. Like she's kind of there to just network with people, and I guess I am kind of the same person. So incoherent in terms of thought. Um, what else? Met a lot of. Let me see. Did a lot of networking and stuff. Um, can I talk to you later? Okay, did a lot of networking and stuff. The Universal and Disney people, there was like this interview thing. What was kind of interesting, where the way they treat people was really impersonal and felt really like machine-like. And so basically, when you're talking, it was kind of like a speed interviewing. And with the smaller companies, they treat you like people. They talk to you, they're a person, and they give you the business card and stuff. But when you're at like the big companies like Universal, it's kind of like they listen for a second, and then they just kind of hand you a piece of paper or a pen and say, okay, go apply on this website. And it kind of just feels so dehumanizing because there's no one you can, even though you just talk to someone, they're not the person you go through. You basically just go through a machine, and that just makes me feel like if if just applying to your company, there's no human element, what makes how can there be a human element when I'm at your company? Then I probably even be more dehumanized. Um, but yeah, whereas the other companies who showed a lot of interest were they were like, oh yeah, we'll fly you over for a brainstorm meeting or a session, it just felt like you were really valued and stuff like that. And so maybe that's something to keep in mind when I'm talking to people, to make people feel really human instead of dehumanizing them. Um, what else? I worked today. Today I worked because my boss had me work on a Sunday, because he needed me to do some stuff last minute. So my schedule is kind of all whack and stuff like that. Also been editing my 2-hour video for the CMU talk I did. I'll be uploading that sometime in the future, maybe on Thursday. Okay, that's about it for today. Bye bye.